You know, in a vacuum, probably the hitter has more of an advantage if there's more familiarity. But if you look at what Rich has done, how he's evolved a little bit, I understand that it's still a fastball curveball mix, but he's changed some things, and I think with you, you can say the same thing. So it still comes down to pitch execution, and if a pitcher does make a mistake, then the hitter's got to capitalize. So where our guys are throwing and have been throwing for quite some time, I think we feel pretty confident.
Is there a mental thing if a guy owns a pitcher that he gets in there and thinks there's no way to get me out?
Sometimes there's that component, you know, and it works both ways as far as the psyche of the hitter or the pitcher with success or not having success against a particular pitcher hitter. I don't know the personal matchups for these guys in this series. I haven't looked into that yet. I just look at it as the guys that are swinging the bats well, the guys that need to kind of get out of it, or the pitchers that are throwing the baseball well.
Thank you.
Given that you stayed with the rotation, is it a matter of it's working, let's not fix it, or is there something particular about these matchups that you like?
I think that there was a little bit of the ballpark factor, I guess, whether it be Yankee Stadium or Minute Maid, but ultimately we just kind of defaulted to it's been working, and the guys can stay on their schedule, their routines, and we feel good about it.
It's supposed to be very, very hot. It's supposed to be very hot Tuesday, maybe the hottest World Series game ever. Do you think that'll have any effect on the game?
No, I don't. Fortunately, we've had a great year of weather, and you know, in Los Angeles, I think that our estimation of hot is still relative to being in Southern California by the coast. And the guy taking the baseball for us, I don't think that he's concerned about a little spike in heat. So we feel good.
Dave, I'm assuming you got to watch the last two games of the ALCS. So now that you know your opponent, what about Houston impresses you, or what do you see watching them?
Well, it's hard to dismiss the two guys at the top of the rotation. Their athleticism from the position player group, their ability to catch the baseball, to slug. So they're very well coached group and very talented.
David, it's really here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's related to that question, but what's going to be the challenge facing Heiko and Cora?
Well, I think the challenge that they're two elite pitchers. Number one, they're two different types of pitchers. Obviously, Keiko pinpoint command with the fastball, and he really pitches to the bottom of the strike zone, where Verlander pitches more to the top of the strike zone with plus velocity and great command, 3-pitch mix. So we've got our work cut out, but we just got to continue to go take those at bats that we've taken, you know, this entire postseason, and you know, try to get into their pen and make these guys earn every out, every pitch, every strike they get.
David, the lengthy addition of Seager on that roster, do you anticipate some traction being position player, or have you thought about him coming off?
That's kind of as we see Corey today, and we assume that he'll be on the roster. We really haven't made that decision yet. You know, obviously with what Charlie's done in the championship series and how well he played, and to give us coverage at the shortstop position, there's a lot of value in that. But you know, right now we haven't made that decision.
Dave, bench coach of the Astros, is a teammate of yours for 2.5 years. Alex Cora looks like he may have another job after this series. Talk about what kind of baseball person he is.
He's got a great baseball mind. He was a heck of a teammate, and he was one of those guys that was always trying to learn the game and talk the game. And you could see he was going to be a manager at some point in time. So obviously, having the opportunity to manage in Puerto Rico and do the bench coach thing and the WBC and the bloodline with his family, it's a great opportunity for Alex. And as a former Red Sox player, I think it's a great fit. He's very connected to the players and the game and all the things that go with being a manager. So it's going to be a new challenge for him, but I think he's as prepared as anyone.
Dave, I think you, Kenley had 12 saves of more than 3 outs this year during the regular season. What was the process like of you talking to him about using him for more than an inning? And was part of that intended to kind of get him ready for the postseason where he might go longer?
That process started last, initially when I first got this job, and I went into the winter and then going through the spring and talking to Kenley and understanding what our expectations are for him and his comfort level. So as we did a lot of that last year with the more than 3 out saves, preparing him, but being mindful of his usage, and we did a lot of that this year as well. So I think any job for a coach or a manager is to put your players in a position to have success. So a lot of that is doing something you've already done. And so with Kenley, the way we manage him this year, I think that he's as prepared as anyone to fit whatever role that we have for him this postseason.
I know the goal is to win the World Series, but can you describe the feeling of bringing the World Series here after 29 years?
Yeah, the goal is to win. It's not just to get here. And this is a city that is very historic, an organization very historic. Our players understand that. Obviously, our fans do. It's just going out there and trying to win 4 more games. I think getting here is special, and it adds to the excitement, the anticipation. But make no mistake, our only goal is to finish this thing off.
Dave, how do you keep your players from feeling the pressure of the responsibility now that the town's all revved up? How do you
I think that I haven't had that conversation. I don't think that I need to, and I sort of pick my spots when I need to address the team about certain things. This is a part of it, and it's for me, it's easier in the sense that this is a clear vision that we had for our guys from day one in spring training. So we expected to be at this point. Now it's going to now it comes down to executing. And so no one in that clubhouse is surprised where we're at right now. And so pressure is what you make of it. And I think that we're all excited to be here, and we got to go out there and keep playing good baseball. And we're as prepared as we can be. And now we got to go out there and play better than the Astros.